one life.
What happened to the girl next door?
She's right here. Why don't you come over and play?
To laugh. Bo and Sarah have one life.
You know, that is a mighty big broom you've been using to sweep me off my feet.
To love.
Mwah. This is entertainment.
Every weekday, there's one life to live.
I love him. How can I be this lucky, huh?
Bo and Sarah have one life to live. Weekdays.
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat this morning at 10.
Wonder where to go for expert advice? Turn to Channel 7's Eyewitness News at noon. Every day, Ann Edwards and Brian Kale bring you the morning news plus ways to improve your life. Learn more about raising your kids with our Parents World expert, Mary Graff. Get ready for tax time with Esther Gulyas. Know your pet from Petline Dr. Joe Brusco. And there's always Mr. Food's delicious recipes and Dr. Dean's medical reports. So don't let your day get by without Eyewitness News at noon. News that brings you expert advice.
Hi, I'm Jay Beckenstein of Spyro Gyra. Downtown Buffalo has a new cultural spotlight, the Tralfamadore Jazz Institute. So come down, add a little jazz to your weekend, support the Tralf, one of America's finest jazz clubs.
This is CFTO TV in stereo, Channel 9 in Toronto, Cable 8. Baseball's in the air, and CFTO TV's got all the bases covered. Get ready for the kind of action that really hits home with exciting coverage of both the Toronto Blue Jays and the Montreal Expos. The Montreal Expos host the Chicago Cubs tonight at 7 on CFTO TV. This is CFTO TV in stereo, Channel 9 in Toronto, Cable 8. Andrew Clements.
What the?
Ventures into a new lifestyle.
Andrew, I'm not myself this morning. Now, thanks to you, I am Ultraman!
My Secret Identity, tonight at 7:30 on CFTO TV.
On the next home show, learn the most important things a woman should know about finances, and we'll have winning recipes from the Asparagus Festival.
Plus, how you can hold an art fair for charity right in your own backyard. I'm Allie Mills.
And I'm Rob Weller, and home is where the art is.
What makes you so sure when the hit and run took place, the trucker was in the house?
It was in my bed.
I should have known you would trucker in a sack!
I got a witness who knows I wasn't behind the wheel.
He says he has an alibi. You could prove he's wrong.
Loving, weekdays.
Hollywood hairstylist Jose Ibert this morning at 10.
Coming up after Geraldo, they beat the cancer odds.
And an interview with actors James Woods and Jo Beth Williams next at 10.
Businessmen are saying get tough on shoplifting. While some judges are, others apparently are not. Anthony Moore and the I-Team reveal a city court divided over how to deal with small-time crime. Watch Sticky Fingers, Soft Touch, beginning Monday night at 11 on Nightcast.
They're cancer patients who beat the odds. They're survivors of cancer. And this morning on AM Buffalo, you'll hear their stories. We'll meet their physicians who tell us how they achieved that. Also this morning, Jose Ibert, who's a hairstylist to the stars. And this morning, Cindy gets a complete transformation you won't want to miss. That and much more coming up next live.
Take the time to care. Call the Volunteer Center today.
Audience this morning. In fact, we have over 50 people here. And some of them you will no doubt meet a little bit later because many of the members of our audience are survivors of cancer, and we'll be spending a lot of the program this morning talking about cancer and the latest advances in dealing with it and treating it. And you'll meet some people who, as we said, beat the odds and have survived cancer, and we'll hear their stories. Also, this morning we have a group from Lancaster High School. Nice to have you with us as well, and you picked an excellent day to be here because we have a lot of things going on today. Cindy is not here at this very moment, but she will join us in a little bit, and I will tell you in advance it's going to be a different Cindy. A different looking Cindy, at least, because Jose Ebert is transforming her even as we speak. And I understand she has a new haircut, new makeup, and maybe we won't recognize her, Jim. Maybe she's in the audience now. We didn't even realize it was Cindy. Take a look. Well, in any event, if you're out there, Cindy, raise your hand so I can tell. I must tell you, on all candor, I'm a little tired this morning because I was at one of my very favorite places last night until pretty late, and that, of course, is the Forks Hotel. And if you haven't been there, you should go there, particularly if you like magic. And this is a great weekend because this is the 19th annual Magic Convention at the Forks Hotel, and it all got underway yesterday, in fact. And literally magicians, well, the physicians will meet later. Magicians from all over the country, in fact, North America, even some from Europe are there and having a great time and learning a few things in the process. Forgive me, I don't know what I'm saying because I'm watching the monitor like you probably are watching what's taking place here. But one of the star attractions, if you will, at this year's convention is with us now. His name is Gary Wallet. He's from Quebec City, Canada. Happens to be a personal friend of the Prime Minister, as a matter of fact. Been doing magic a long time. And Obie O'Brien, as a matter of fact, and if you've been at the Forks, you've seen this guy. And he's chairman of the board, the man who puts this convention together every year. And both of them with us in the studio this morning, and we'll chat and we'll have some fun. Obie, of course, I know for a long time. It's nice to meet you. Finally.
Nice to meet you, Brian.
Gary. Let's get first of all the impression of this convention from somebody who isn't in Buffalo all the time. What does this convention at the Forks mean to the magic community internationally?
Yeah, there are a lot of magicians in the world. In the United States, I think, if you include all those that do close-up magic, which is what this convention is all about, there may be 30,000, 40,000 magicians in the U.S. alone, and throughout the world, many more than that. And there are conventions all over the place. But what makes this one special is, first of all, it's on close-up magic, which is that type of magic you do only a few inches away. And secondly, it's a by invitation only. So just to be invited is an honor, and Obie has long waiting lists to get there. And these are probably some of the finest magicians in the world. Last night we had a fellow from Spain, Ascanio, who, I just didn't sleep last night worrying about what he was doing.
Trying to figure it out, huh?
Oh, he absolutely demolished me.
And Obie, for you, it's a lot of work, I would imagine.
Well,
that's a lot of fun, too.
Sometimes, yes, it really is, but this week it's really work, and after that it's play.
Yeah, but that place is just jam-packed to the rafters for the next 3 days, right?
Definitely. Yeah. There's 125 people here.
Gary, it's interesting because you're a lawyer. I mean, your real job, if you will, is
in real life.
You're an attorney, of course, and a very prestigious attorney, in Canada. How did you get interested in magic?
Misspent youth. I think a lot of, first of all, you notice there's not many women magicians. I think a lot of people get into, I think you have to be a bit of a show-off at first. And I think a lot of little boys are show-off because they want to show off to the little girls. And little girls are less show-offy. I think that's why you have more men than women in magic today. The poor women get sawn in half and swords poked through them, but the magicians, are the ones that do all this. That's changing a bit. There are a few women magicians at this convention. But I think I was originally a shy child, and somebody gave me a magic set for Christmas, and that was the end of it. I was lost forever, yeah.
Well, we have lots of ladies in the audience. How about showing off for them and for all of us a little bit this morning? This is a classic, right?
Well, I thought I'd show you something that you see in movies or you hear about, but nobody actually gets to see it very much. This is the old 3-shell game, and we use 3 walnut shells, and we use a rubber pea. The idea of using a rubber pea, Brian, is this way that it doesn't knock around, and so you just have to find it by sight alone. Now, I start off very slowly, and then I'll try to pick up.